Hey everybody, welcome back to Tim Travels. It's Terry, your host. So I'm here in the, I guess this is the quick service bay. I mean, that wouldn't really be an app name for it, but I'm waiting here in line. We're at the at the terminal in Pittston, Pennsylvania. So we brought a load over here from California. Dropped it off this morning down in Milton, PA, and came up here actually because my steer tires are wearing non-uniformly, and even though the truck doesn't really feel like it's like out of alignment, it's a pretty big gap, and so I want to see if they could maybe do an alignment on it, and I might end up having to replace one of these steers. Okay, I'm back. The line moved forward, so I actually got pulled in the shop. Now I'm second in line. So, but really, I came in the shop because I hadn't noticed it, but when we pulled in the shop, one of the mechanics said he really smelled like a bad smell emanating from my batteries. And then my co-driver mentioned that she had smelled it earlier. And by the way, I'm using my bone phone, so she can't really hear what I'm saying, but anyway, you can? Never mind, I'm gonna take this thing back. Anyway, so I'm gonna get him to check this out. It's kind of funny because when we were going across New Mexico the other day, it was like hot. Like, we stopped one place and it was legit 111 degrees. Although there was a nice really hot breeze, and so I was thinking about it. I'm like, this truck has been on the road for over 2 years. I wonder if it's ever had batteries, so I might be looking at a battery replacement today. But it beats the heck out of not being able to get your truck started, so there's that. So you know, I read a lot of the press around trucking and stuff, and I saw this article in CDL Life, and you know, sometimes these reporters that supposedly have their pulse on the industry, wait, I should have done my air quotes, pulse on the industry, they talk to like one disgruntled driver somewhere in America, and then they run with a banner headline that basically makes it sound like 8 out of 10 truckers are thinking the exact same way. And so they talked to this, like, there was this article, I think it came from like the Houston Chronicle, but then CDL Life reran it. And the gist of the article was people like think soccer moms are gonna be duking it out in the frozen food aisle at Costco because diesel fuel prices are so high. Now here's the interesting thing, right? Biden's getting ready to go over to Saudi Arabia and say, look, don't worry about that torture shit and you know, murdering an American citizen in your embassy in Turkey. We just really need some fuel because I'm trying to get reelected, and if fuel prices don't come down, me and my party are going to get whacked at the polls. But, you know, that is the essence of government intervention, right? It's not the free market. It's basically governmental entity going to a supplier and saying, why don't you flood the market with your product to drive prices down? Which, by the way, doesn't make a ton of economic sense for countries like Venezuela, who could probably use the extra cash. But this trucker is like, yeah, fuel prices are so high that, you know, everybody's just going to have to shut down, and there are going to be shortages, and people are going to be rioting over food and everything. And I'm just like, no, don't worry, America. Prime has your back. That's right. I don't think I'm going to quit driving because I like it, and I'm still making a buck. Maybe I'm not making $1.10 like I wanted, but I'm making $1. And you know, our fuel surcharge, I just saw the announcement, fuel surcharge went up, I think, to 61 cents, which means every mile that I roll, somebody's giving me 61 cents to offset the cost of fuel. So, you know, companies like Prime, big trucking companies that have leverage in the marketplace are not going anywhere. Independent contractors who want to run big, long-nosed, you know, tractors and drive 75 miles an hour and idle their engines at truck stops the entire time they're parked, you know, maybe they are going by the wayside. I don't know. That's not really my problem. But my message to America and to the soccer moms who are taking Tae Bo classes to get in shape for fights at Costco, ladies, just relax. It's really hot out this summer. Just take your kids to the pool, go on vacation, do what you were planning on doing. You don't have to take boxing lessons because there's going to be stuff on the shelves. Will it be exactly what you want? Will it be the boneless chicken wings? I don't know where they find chickens like that, but whatever. You know, will it be exactly what you want? Maybe not. But we just brought a load, you know, a huge load of produce, like 40,000 pounds. It's going to be on the store shelves in Pennsylvania and Maryland here in a few hours, probably. We're not running out of stuff. And there's still plenty of trucks out there. I know because I pulled in a truck stop trying to find a parking spot. There's just as many trucks on the road as there is any other day. Maybe there are people on the fringes, the outliers that are quitting, but you know, that's because they weren't prepared to be truckers in all kinds of weather, and that's kind of a metaphor for those of you who think I'm talking about thunderstorms. But right now we're going through a period of bad weather, if you will, bad economic weather. But I used to tell clients when I was a financial advisor, and I remember in 2008, people were like, man, this market's killing me. And you know what I used to say to them then? I said, look, the Dow is at 16,000 points. I don't know how high it'll go, but I do know that every time it's gone down, it's gone back to where it's been before. So recently, though, the Dow has been at 35,000. I don't know what it is today. Maybe it's like 30,000. In other words, it's significantly higher than it was in 2008. I predict that within 3 to 4 years at the most, the Dow is going to be back to 35,000. People that are prepared for bad weather can weather the storm. But guess what? Just like Noah, people that prepare for bad weather prepare when the weather's nice. You know, all these chuckleheads that were bad-mouthing companies like Prime and drivers like me and you and, you know, my friends, you know, a year ago, now they're all whining. And it's because, you know, they put all their eggs in one basket and the basket had a hole at the bottom. And so now they're like wondering where their eggs went. So my message to America, my message to other drivers is the demand is not going to stop. What Prime hauls, especially in refrigerated division, is stuff that people are going to continue to buy no matter how bad the economy gets. They might not go to Disney World. They might not go on a long vacation. They might not hook up the RV and book down the highway at 75 miles an hour because of fuel prices, but they're still going to buy bananas. They're still going to buy hamburger and pork chops and beer and whatever else, you know, people like to have, and they're going to have a cookout in their backyard. And as long as you're hauling stuff that's in demand all the time, you're not going to have to worry about it. And that includes toilet paper. So anyway, America, we got your back. Don't worry. Prices might be a little higher because, you know, we got to pay for fuel. But the stuff's still going to get to the store, and you shouldn't have to duke it out with your neighbor. So with that, everybody take care. Have a good day. And by the way, my batteries, it might be because of the heat. So take it easy on your truck and take it easy on your vehicles and take it easy on yourselves in this heat. And we'll talk to you next time on Tim Travels. Bye.